Hello friends, my name is Asif and this is my YouTube channel Technical Asif. In this session I am going to teach you what is topology, network topology, and what are the different types of network topology. So we start first. What is topology? Topology is the arrangement of communication network which comprises of nodes and connecting lines via sender and receiver. This is the complete definition of network topology. In easy language we can say that the pattern of interconnection of nodes and links via sender and receiver is known as टोपोलॉजी. कहने का मतलब है जब हम कंप्यूटर को बहुत सारे कंप्यूटर को आपस में नेटवर्क में कनेक्ट करते हैं, दैट मैकेनिज्म दैट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज नेटवर्क टोपोलॉजी. नाउ वी हैव टू लर्न the different types of topology. The first one is bus topology, then ring topology, then star topology, then mesh topology, hybrid topology, and many more. The first one is bus topology. In bus topology, it is a network in which every computer and networking devices are connected to a single cable. That we see on the screen that a single cable is there and all the computers and networking devices are connected to that single cable, and there are only two end points, so we can say that this is a linear bus topology. Now we have to see because of two end points it is known as linear topology. We can say that the data can be flow in or transmit in one direction ओनली. कहने का मतलब एक सिंगल केबल है यहाँ पर और उसी में हमारा सारा कंप्यूटर जो है आपस में इंटरकनेक्ट होगा और उसी में सारा नेटवर्किंग केबल्स भी कनेक्ट होगा. नाउ अब हम लोगों को सीखना होगा कि व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ बस टोपोलॉजी. एज यू सी ऑन द स्क्रीन that you can find the advantages of bus topology. First one is bus topology. The first advantage is that you see on the screen, it is cost effective. Cost effective का मतलब हुआ very less amount of money is required to create such topology in comparison to other topology that we have to learn in the next. And the second one is less cable is required to create such topology. As you see on the screen that only a single cable is here and all the networking devices and computers are connected on that single cable. And the third advantage is it is used in very small networks. एंड कैन का मतलब है ये जो आपका टोपोलॉजी है बस टोपोलॉजी वो एक स्मॉल नेटवर्क पे ही हम लोग स्मॉल डिवाइसेस में के यूज़ के लिए स्मॉल नेटवर्क में ही हम लोग इसका यूज़ करते हैं एंड इट इज़ वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. द फोर्थ एडवांटेज ऑफ बस टोपोलॉजी इज दैट इट इज़ वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ वी हैव टू लर्न द डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ बस टोपोलॉजी. एज यू सी ऑन द स्क्रीन, if the network cable, the single cable fail, the whole network become fails because the dependency of the network is totally on that single cable. अगर एक केबल फेल हो गया तो जितना भी नेटवर्क में कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग डिवाइस है सारा फेल हो जाएगा. दिस इज वन ऑफ द डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ बस टोपोलॉजी. द सेकंड वन इज if the network is too much heavy traffic and more computers is connected on that, then the performance of the network decreases. जो परफॉर्मेंस होगा नेटवर्क का वो क्या हो जाएगा, डिक्रीज करेगा क्योंकि वी हैव ओनली स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ केबल. एंड थर्ड डिसएडवांटेज इज दैट ड्यू टू लिमिटेड केबल लेंथ वी हैव an option to connect only less amount of computer in it. This is the third disadvantage of bus topology. The fourth one is this bus topology is slower than the ring topology. Now we have to learn ring topology. Ring topology, as we see on the screen, it is called ring topology because it forms a ring. as we see on the screen, there every or each computer is connected to another with the last one connected to the first. And also you can see there are exactly two neighbors for each device. आप अगर स्क्रीन में देख रहे हैं तो एक डिवाइस के दो नेबर्स है and it forms a ring structure. Because of two neighbors and one device in every next connection, it is known as ring topology. Now the first advantage of ring topology. The first advantage of ring topology is that the transmitting network is not affected by heavy loads or by adding more nodes, because nodes having token can transmit data here. As we see on the disadvantage of bus topology, if the network load is too much high, then bus topology is unable to send or manage such heavy traffic, but it is very easy to manage such traffic in case of ring topology, because nodes having token can transmit the data, and it is cheaper to install and expand. Thank you. Now we have to learn the disadvantages of ring topology. The first one is it is very difficult to troubleshoot ring topology network, because in such topology, to identify or diagnose a problem and resolving it is very cumbersome task in such topology. The second one is adding or deleting computers will disturb the whole network. अगर आप न्यू कंप्यूटर को ऐड कर रहे हो या डिलीट कर रहे हो तो ये पूरे नेटवर्क को डिस्टर्ब कर देता है. And the last one is, now the third disadvantage is failure of one computer disturbs the whole network. कहने का मतलब as we see on the definition of ring topology, it forms a ring structure and हर एक डिवाइस के दो नेबर होते हैं. सो अगर एक डिवाइस ख़राब हो गया तो उसके नेक्स्ट लेफ्ट और राइट दोनों कंप्यूटर ख़राब हो जाएंगे. सो इट विल डिस्टर्ब द होल रिंग. दैट्स वाई if any computer fails, one computer fails, then it will disturb the whole networks in ring topology. Now we have to learn star topology. This is one of the important topology for exam purpose also. In star topology, all the computers are connected to a central node or hub through a cable. So we can say that the central hub is known as the central node, and all the nodes are connected to that central node. As you see on the screen, there is a single hub and all the computers are individually connected to all the nodes with their own dedicated links. Now we have to learn the advantages of star topology. Because of few nodes and less traffic, the performance of star topology is very fast. And the second one is the hub is easily upgraded. जो हमारा hub है वो हम easily upgrade कर सकते हैं because of central node dependency. And the third one is the nodes. Fourth one is it is very easy to set up such topology and modify. This is the fourth advantage of star topology. We have to learn the disadvantages of star topology. The first disadvantage is that the cost of installation is very high in case of star topology. Therefore, it is expensive to use. And the very much disadvantage that we have to learn, that central node dependency. कहने का मतलब है all the nodes depend on the central node, and if the central node fails, the whole network stopped working. This is very important point in case of star topology, and one of the disadvantage of star topology कि अगर मान लो कि एक सेंट्रल नोड जो है वो हमारा डिस्टर्ब हो जाए, ख़राब हो जाए, तो उससे जितने भी नोड्स कनेक्टेड रहेंगे वो सारे नोड क्या हो जाएंगे, स्टॉप्ड हो जाएंगे, उनका काम करना बंद हो जाएगा. Now we have to learn mesh topology. In mesh topology, it is a point-to-point connection to other nodes or devices. That means all the network nodes are connected to each other. इसमें क्या होता है, जितना भी कंप्यूटर है सारे कंप्यूटर को हम लोग एक दूसरे के साथ जोड़ देते हैं. जब हम लोग सारे कंप्यूटर को एक दूसरे के साथ जोड़ देते हैं, there is a problem of counting the number of connection. In that case, mesh topology have an mathematical expression n into n minus 1 by 2 physical channel to link n devices. Here n is number of nodes. Suppose in the figure you can see that there are 4 nodes. Then how we calculate the number of connection? Just put the value of n equal to 4 in the formula, n into n minus 1 by 2. So putting n equal to 4 in formula, that is 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2, that is 4 into 3 by 2, that is equal to 6. Therefore total number of connection is 6 to connect 4 nodes. Now friends, advantages of mesh topology. The first advantage of mesh topology is that each कनेक्शन कैन कैरी इट्स ओन डेटा लोड. मतलब जितना भी कंप्यूटर है आपस में, जितना भी कंप्यूटर मेश टोपोलॉजी में कनेक्टेड है, वो सारे कंप्यूटर अपने आप में खुद का लोड को कैरी करते हैं. नाउ द सेकंड एडवांटेज इज इट इज़ रोबस्ट. इन मेश टोपोलॉजी इट इज़ रोबस्ट. रोबस्ट मीन्स इट इज़ वेल अगेंस्ट ऑल एक्सटर्नल अटैक्स. मतलब कोई भी एक्सटर्नल अटैक होता है तो इट इज़ रोबस्ट, इट विल हैंडल वेरी easily. The third point is fault is diagnosed easily. That means any problem occurs in a mesh topology, it will be handled, it will be identified very easily. तो मतलब जो भी प्रॉब्लम आएगा उसको easily हम लोग इस टोपोलॉजी में डायग्नोज कर सकते हैं. And the last advantage is providing security and privacy. This topology provides more security and privacy in comparison to other topology. Now we have to learn the disadvantages of mesh topology. The first disadvantage is installation and configuration is very difficult. In such type of topology, installation and configuration is very difficult. That means here every computer is connected to other computer, so we require lots of difficulty in connecting each computer to all other computers. So installation process is very complex in such type of topology. The second disadvantage is cabling cost is more. As you see on the diagram, there are lots of many more computers are connected to each other, and every computer is connected with the help of cable. So cable cost is very high in such type of topology. The last one is bulk wiring is required. As you see on the diagram, there every computer is connected to other computer, so here lots of wire is required to connect all the computer with each other. Now we have to learn tree topology. A tree topology has a root node and all other nodes are connected to it, forming a hierarchy. As we see on the diagram, there are 3 levels of hierarchy in such type of topology. The first one is the root, then again there are 2 child of this root, and child have subchild, 2 subchild in the figure. It forms a 3-level structure, that's why it is also known as hierarchy topology. Now we have to learn the advantages of tree topology. The first advantage of tree topology is extension. It is the extension of bus and star topology. We can easily say that this type of topology is extension of bus and star topology. The second advantage is expansion of node is possible and easy. Such type of topology is easily expanded. कहने का मतलब है इस टोपोलॉजी को हम easily जो है expand कर सकते हैं, बढ़ा सकते हैं. जस्ट रूट के साथ हम क्या करेंगे, जैसे 2 चाइल्ड जोड़े, चाइल्ड के साथ 2 सब चाइल्ड के साथ फिर नीचे 2 चाइल्ड और हम जोड़ देंगे. तो एक्सपेंशन इज़ वेरी इजी in such type of topology. Just we have to use cables and connect the child with the father. The fourth the third one is easily managed and maintained. The third topology, that this type of topology will be managed very easily. There is no problem in managing such topology. The fourth advantage is error detection is easily done. एरर डिटेक्शन कहने का मतलब अगर कहीं पे भी प्रॉब्लम होता है रूट में या चाइल्ड में, तो उस एरर को हम लोग इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. सो एरर डिटेक्शन इज वेरी इजी इन सच टाइप ऑफ टोपोलॉजी. नाउ वी हैव टू लर्न द डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ ट्री टोपोलॉजी. द फर्स्ट डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ ट्री टोपोलॉजी इज heavily cabled. The first one is heavily cabled. Here again the lots of cable is required to create such topology. As you see on the diagram, there is root का फिर दो child है, child का फिर दो child है. तो इस तरह से हम देखेंगे तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा केबल का हमको ज़रूरत पड़ेगा. तो we can say that heavily cable is required in such creating such type of topology. कॉस्टली होगा ही स्टूडेंट, इसलिए क्योंकि आप देख रहे हैं इस हायरार्की को फॉर्म करने के लिए हम लोग को क्या चाहिए, बल्क अमाउंट ऑफ केबल्स चाहिए टू कनेक्ट ऑल द कंप्यूटर्स. दैट मीन्स रूट टू चाइल्ड टू सब चाइल्ड वी हैव टू रिक्वायर लॉट्स ऑफ एंड बल्क अमाउंट ऑफ केबल सो दैट वी कैन फॉर्म दिस टाइप ऑफ टोपोलॉजी. एंड थर्ड वन इज इफ मोर नोड्स आर एडेड मेंटेनेंस इज डिफिकल्ट. कहने का मतलब अगर जितना ज़्यादा नोट्स हम ऐड करते जाएंगे इस तरह के टोपोलॉजी में, तो मेंटेनेंस जो है इस टोपोलॉजी को मेंटेन करना बहुत ही टिपिकल टास्क हो जाएगा, बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट टास्क हो जाएगा. एंड द लास्ट डिसएडवांटेज इज इफ द सेंट्रल हब फेल्स नेटवर्क फेल्स. कहने का मतलब अगर रूट नोड हमारा जो है ऊपर का टॉप अगर वो फेल कर गया तो जितना होल नेटवर्क में जितने भी कंप्यूटर कनेक्टेड है, चाइल्ड और उसके सब चाइल्ड सारे कंप्यूटर क्या हो जाएंगे, स्टॉप्ड वर्किंग हो जाएंगे. दे बिकम फेल्स टू वर्क. नाउ वी हैव टू लर्न व्हाट इज हाइब्रिड टोपोलॉजी. इट इज टू डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टोपोलॉजी which is a mixture of two or more topologies. That means hybrid topology is a mixture or combination of two topology. It may be a bus or star topology, ring or star topology, and many more combination. Suppose in an office one is using ring topology and another is using star topology, and when we connect these topology we will get the hybrid topology. In the figure you can see that there is one bus topology and there are four star topology, and all topologies are connected with them and it will form a hybrid topology. Now we have to learn the advantages of hybrid topology. The first advantage is that it is reliable as error detecting and troubleshooting is easy. That means in such type of topology we can easily find the error. क्या एरर आ रहा है, क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, उसको डायग्नोज करना, ट्रबल शूट करना. इट इज़ वेरी इजी टास्क इन सच टाइप ऑफ टोपोलॉजी. द सेकंड वन इज इट सच टाइप ऑफ टोपोलॉजी इज़ वेरी इफेक्टिव. वेरी इफेक्टिव कहने मतलब इसको हम बहुत अच्छे से यूज़ कर सकते हैं दिस टाइप ऑफ टोपोलॉजी को. थर्ड एडवांटेज इज स्केलेबल एज साइज कैन बी इंक्रीज्ड इजीली. स्केलेबल मतलब इस तरह के टोपोलॉजी को हम वी कैन ईजिली मेज़र कि इसका कितना साइज है, कहाँ तक इसका डोमेन जा रहा है, इसको हम ईजिली मेज़र कर सकते हैं और इसको फिर बाद में एक्सपेंड भी कर सकते हैं. Now the fourth advantage is this type of topology is very flexible. Means adding or removing new computers in the such topology is very easy task. Now we have to learn the disadvantages of hybrid topology. The first disadvantage is it is very complex in design. Means it is a combination of two topology, either a ring or bus or star. So such type of topology is very crucial to design. कहने के मतलब इस टोपोलॉजी को डिज़ाइन करना बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स टास्क है. And the second disadvantage is very costly. It is very costly, as you know that cost required to ring topology, then again bus topology. There are lots of money is required to create such topology.